Good morning, everyone. I am Tanya June Moore, and you are here with me on the very first day of the Sedona International Film Festival's 30th year. Wow, we've made it really far, and if you haven't caught up on what happened on Saturday and Sunday, please watch our content on Facebook and on the website. And what an amazing week and year for the Sedona Film Festival it's going to be. I want to thank our sponsors, our volunteers, everybody who works this festival, all the people in this community who are involved to bring filmmakers like these here for all of us to enjoy new content and see things that we would never see anywhere else. Welcome to the Sedona International Film Festival. This is Monday morning, and I have two great filmmakers in the seat. You guys are going to really love this content. It's right up our alley. Please introduce yourselves and your film.
Sure. I'm Brad Kohlrich.
I'm Scott Feldman.
And the film?
Film is Lost Bird.
Y'all, I watched this. Made my heart go pitter-patter. Let's go straight to the trailer, because I want you guys to kind of see what we're talking about and why I think it's right up our alley here at the Sedona Film Festival.
Little bird, fly away. You're not meant to be here to face this fire.
Welcome back. So we are watching a short film, so I love it when all the short films have a very short trailer, because I want to get into, first of all, the animation and where you found the story, because this is, how did you find this, I guess, is the first thing. Like, this is crazy, wonderful information.
Sure. Well, what you're seeing there is ledger art. So that came out of the Indian tradition of, drawing their history in their very primitive drawings in order to remember it on the top of old accounting ledgers. And that is what you're seeing there is the drawing of the scene of Wounded Knee in 1890 over the top of a military report of casualties. So, but we got into that through this beautiful song that Brad wrote. And he discovered Zinkala Nuni and wrote a tribute to her life.
Yeah. It was, I just read some of the writing of Renee Sansom Flood, who did a book about Zinkala Nuni called The Lost Bird. Was it the...
Yeah, so the story
Lost
is...
Bird of Wounded Knee, I think
yeah,
it was.
it's called Lost Bird, Spirit of the Lakota by Renee Sansom Flood. It was a book from 1995 that led to her discovery, the story being discovered, and Chief Arvol Looking Horse led a delegation to an unmarked grave in Hanford, California, where people had forgotten about her. They exhumed her body and flew it back and honored her, burying her at Wounded Knee.
I can't even explain to the audience out there what my heart felt while watching this, because it is animated. And it's a beautiful song that plays over this content. But the story, I mean, you put just enough words in to allow us to be a part of it on a almost full sense level, if I could have smelled and tasted and all the things. What was it like getting into the Sedona Film Festival for our 30th year?
It was thrilled. We're so delighted. It's an amazing festival. We've just been here a couple days. But wow.
I'm stunned that we're here. I was flabbergasted at just watching the other films that came before ours showed yesterday. I have a serious welling up of imposter syndrome happening right now.
Well, you're not an imposter. You are here at what we call the Filmmakers Festival, because without you, this doesn't happen. Welcome to our world. I just want to see you make more films and tell more stories. So what was it like being screened? I mean, you had a full house, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
And
thrilling.
Good questions? Were you there for the Q&A?
I was so nervous.
You still feel a little nervous? It's
I do.
okay. It's okay.
Well, I felt like we did our thing without aspirations for ever going into a film festival or even getting distribution. It's a 7-minute film. And so, nevertheless, we dove in, and I sort of learned along the way, as did my partner here, about ledger art, about Indian boarding schools, about allotment, about exactly what happened, the way the West was won, that you here in Sedona may know more about than I'm an upstate New York boy. And my heart went out to this port. We call it a tale of found and lost, because the essential story is that this ambitious general from the Nebraska National Guard rushed to the scene of Wounded Knee after the massacre was over, and a living baby was found under her dead mother's body. And he bartered with Buffalo Bill Cody to take that baby home as a trophy, and then she was raised as white.
Yes.
So the essential, the ledger art leads into the newspaper clippings and how she was caught between two worlds and unable to really be accepted by either until she died very young in 1920 in the first epidemic flu that we had.
Where can people keep up with you? Because I already can feel it. People are going to ask, where can people keep up with you? Where are you going next? What's the plans for the film?
Some of our work is up at a website we have called deepmagic.fun.
Ooh, I like that. Deepmagic.fun. I like it.
It should be .sadness, but
No. This is good education for people.
Yeah.
good.
And so we have some other content up there. We had a previous similar style of a short that we did on a young Japanese American girl who was interned along with her mother in Japanese internment camp Manzanar out in California. And that's a similar sort of a story of injustice and the style of which
and a montage, we call it. So it's what I'm calling Harold and the Purple Crayon meets Ken Burns. Because we're a small crew. Brad's a singer-songwriter. I'm an animator.
I love it.
That's the crew right there.
Right.
So you asked what's next. We actually have to leave a little early, I'm sorry to say, because the film was also selected by the Omaha International Film Festival.
Congratulations.
And so that's where we're headed next.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing where you are. Please, is there a social media channel or anything where people can keep up with you on social?
Yeah, I'm at Brad Kolrick, Colerick.
That's the best way.
Okay.
BradKolrick.com.
All right, that's
Brad-
good because
yeah.
then people can follow you and see what's coming up for you
Yeah.
guys next. And trust me, I get lots of questions in the background.
Good.
So please stay tuned, everyone. Our hashtag this year is SIF30. And I want to once again thank everyone who's involved with this festival, every single person. Thank you. And I'll be right back with another set of incredible filmmakers.